Our hometown hero for this month is the entire Army's Army, a group of citizen volunteers who are committed to spreading the good news about Fayetteville to the military, contractors, and family members who are planning to move to Fayetteville in connection with BRAC. A swearing-in ceremony was held on Memorial Day to welcome the new members of the Army's Army and to inspire others to do their part to tell the truth about Fayetteville to the world.
Tens of thousands of troops and their families are headed this way. Fort Bragg suggests Fayetteville and Cumberland County should immediately raise an army to prepare for this imminent invasion. Invasion?
That's right, Chairman Blackwell, and let me take a minute and explain what that means. Due to the Base Realignment and Closure Act, or called BRAC, thousands and thousands of military personnel and their families are going to be looking for a new place to live, a place to call home. Wherever they wind up moving, though, they're going to bring millions of dollars of economic impact to the local community. Plus, they're going to bring many better paying jobs as well as helping us improve the quality of our life. The question is whether they choose Cumberland County as their home or not. We're really going to need to form an army of volunteers who are ready, willing, and able to demonstrate that this community for all over the world is the very best in supporting, welcoming, and appreciating the military.
That's right, Jim. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to raise an army of volunteers just like you who pledge our support to those in the military. We'll do everything to make them feel welcome, appreciated, and safe in Fayetteville and throughout Cumberland County. We now introduce the charter member, the world's first community organization dedicated to watching those who watch over us. With the Army's Army, we're creating a group whose sole intent is to show the entire world what a special place this is and to encourage the Army and the military and the Air Force here at Fayetteville and Cumberland County in calling this home. These charter volunteers for the Army's Armies are representative of the spirit that exists in Fayetteville and Cumberland County. Thank each of you for being here. Thanks for your commitment to help us watch over those who are watching over us. Thank you.
I'm going to swear in all the volunteers. If I can get you all to raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear to give my moral, physical and spiritual support to the American soldiers and his family. It is my honor to serve those who serve the United States.
It is my honor to serve those who serve the United States.
It is my duty to watch over those who watch over us.
It is my duty to watch over those who watch over us.
I recognize the Army's Army badge as a symbol of admiration.
I recognize the Army's Army badge as a symbol of admiration.
Pride and support for those in the armed services.
Pride and support for those in the armed services.
And will do my best to champion these ideas for which it stands.
And will do my best to champion these ideas for which it stands.
To the men and women of the armed services.
To the men and women of the armed services.
And their families.
And their families.
I voluntarily offer my unwavering assistance.
I voluntarily offer my unwavering assistance.
Friendship and encouragement.
Friendship and encouragement.
Whenever called upon.
Whenever called upon.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for this true hero.
I talked about commitment a few seconds ago. This is commitment. This is what makes this community special. This is what makes this community different. You know, not so long ago, when the troopers of Fort Bragg deployed, the families of those troopers often left and went home. You know what? Those families don't do that anymore. Those families stay here. Why do they stay here? They stay here because you open your hearts to the soldiers and family members at Fort Bragg. and also at Pope Air Force Base, but Colonel McDonald's going to talk about those great airmen in just a moment. But all the troopers at Fort Bragg and the families at Fort Bragg, every day, you open your hearts, you open your arms. We call that in the Army selfless service. That's what you represent. Fayetteville truly, truly cares.
It's a distinct honor for me to be standing in front of you. It's a wonderful day for me to represent what I represent, serving our nation. It's a wonderful day for my family and I to live in your community of Fayetteville and Cumberland County. We couldn't pick a better place to live. We realize the support you all show is absolutely unmatched. In your choice you made today, where many of you signed the little slip of paper down at the tent, you made a commitment. You made a commitment to be dedicated to those same airmen. And Bonnie and I have recognized in the 2 years that we've been here, there's no way we can succeed without your support. It's absolutely fitting that we do this today when we pay tribute to those men and women who've given their lives for freedom. And now we pay tribute to you men and women who are dedicated to those men and women. Thank you very much.
With this swearing in today, what this community is saying to America is that we practice what we preach. When we say we're America's most patriotic community, that's exactly what we are. To all of you in the red shirts today, thank you. If you don't have a red shirt, you can go right up the walkway there and volunteer and become a member of the Army's Army.